82nd annual Golden Globe nominees have been announced, and we're out of time. We're gonna go over the nominees for Award This on Wednesday before Justine Bateman joins us. But right here, the nominations are out. It's 27 days away. I don't know if people are still. If Ricky Gervais was hosting, I'd watch it. Not sure how much I care, but here we go. Best Motion Picture Drama, A Complete Unknown with Timothée Chalamet, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Nickel Boys, September 5th, and The Brutalist. Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy. These are bizarre choices. A Real Pain, Honora, Challengers, Emilia Perez, The Substance, and Wicked. Okay.
Challengers?
The Substance
Yeah.
is a
We have
comedy.
to fill a category.
Musical or comedy, which Challengers is
neither.
I know.
Yeah, neither. Best Motion Picture Animated, Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Moana 2, Wild Robot, and Wallace and Gromit. Vengeance, Most Foul.
I love Wild Robot.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
Wild Robot should win that.
I love Wild
I'll
Robot.
link in here. Best performance by a female actor in a movie, in a motion picture drama. Angelina Jolie for Maria. Fernanda Torres, I'm Still Here. Kate Winslet for Lee. Nicole Kidman for Baby Girl. Pamela Anderson, The Last Showgirl. Tilda Swinton, The Room Next Door. Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture. Adrian Brody, The Brutalist. Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing. Daniel Craig, Queer. Ray Fiennes for Conclave. Sebastian Stan, The Apprentice.
Wow.
That is surprising.
That is very surprising.
Timothée Chalamet, Complete Unknown. That is the big surprise to me. First of all, I think deserved. And secondly, that means that clips from that movie will be shown on national TV where he plays Trump. And best performance by a female actor in a motion picture, musical or comedy. Amy Adams for Night Bitch. Cynthia Erivo for Wicked. Demi Moore, The Substance. Hell yeah. Carla Sofia Gascon for Emilia Perez.
Get out of here.
Interesting.
Wow. And I bet you she wins or he wins.
Interesting pick. Yeah.
I bet you he wins.
Mikey Madison for Honora and Zendaya for Challengers. The whole list is here. We won't go through.
How is Zendaya up for what?
For anything.
Sebastian Stan is nominated. Here's another noteworthy thing. He is nominated again for a different movie. Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. Gabriel LaBelle for Saturday Night. Glenn Powell, Hitman. Hugh Grant, Heretic. Jesse Eisenberg, A Real Pain. Jesse Plemons, Kinds of Kindness. Sebastian Stan, A Different Man, a film I really enjoyed. I would describe that as a comedy. That's fair
he's
enough.
having a good year. Man.
I know. Wouldn't it be interesting if he won for both in both categories?
I would love that. So,
yeah,
he won't win for Trump. For that.
On these, the link, I'll put the link in the description if you want to look. Comments on do we care about the Globes? Do we care about award shows?
I don't. I think it's just the actors, glazing each other in a room. I really don't care.
Yeah, the only thing I care about are the after parties where there's free drinks and, free food.
Well, if you're interested in that, at the Frida Cinema on February 2nd, you are all invited to award this. It's Film Threat's annual awards event where we nominate a bunch of movies. It's at the Frida Cinema, Sunday, February 2nd. You can buy tickets at thefridacinema.org. So I still get caught up. I love award shows. I know it's kind of lame, but we put on our own event. But what do you think of these nominees? I'll go back to that.
I'm really surprised Zendaya is nominated, man. That Challengers was probably one of the movie I hated the most last year.
Oh yeah, same. I did not like.
It wasn't the funniest movie you saw last year.
Yeah, how is it a comedy?
That is the dumbest. Wow. Yeah.
I mean, they're filling slots. That's what she said. And this year is just a really bad year. There's not a lot, and it reminds me of I think 2 years ago where I couldn't even come up with the top 5 best pictures, let alone a top 10.
Wow, Alan.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, look at this.
Who's hosting the Golden Globes this year?
It's Nikki Glaser.
That's pretty good, actually. Yeah. That's not bad. She's funny.
Yeah, better than who is it? Gerard Carmichael from 2 years ago.
Or what was that other guy? Coy or Joy?
Joe Coy. Yeah,
Joe Coy.
Yeah. Nikki Glaser.
I liked Conclave. I thought it was a good movie.
I did as well, but it seems like a week. Ultimately, it's a weak year. It's a weak year for movies. This is a transitional year. The strikes affected things. I, for one, love award shows, but the purpose of award shows, like even our event that Alan, I, and everyone from Film Threat puts on, and you are all invited, by the way. You're all invited. It's a party. Come join. We're in 2 theaters. We've got a comedian that's going to be hosting. We have other special guests that'll be there. Yeah. Everyone gets a gift bag. It's going to be a good time. The purpose is to get people to learn about movies they would normally not know about. Even these movies, Nickel Boys, okay? September 5th, Alan and I gave it a review. The Brutalist, a 3.5-hour movie about brutalist architecture.
Right.
Okay. Which I did not know about. I'm a mid-century modern guy. I did not know about what the brutalist architectural movement was. I've seen the film. I think it's a great first half. Second half, a little rough. I think we're going to review it soon, Alan. Right. So I, for one, and I get excited about Oscar movies. Last year, Tar, we had RRR a couple years ago. It's a good way for normies to say, what is this? The problem is some of these movies are pretty rough. I mean, I was talking to a friend about all the Oscar movies. Many of them, not just a few, many of them involve grape. That's all I'll say.
Raping, yeah.
An inordinate amount of movies have similar themes. And I kind of feel like I've been abused or a victim of trauma after seeing a lot of these movies. I like something hopeful. Complete Unknown, we both saw it. Alan will review it soon. But to
your point, these 6 movies, look at them. To me, the only one that really stands out is A Complete Unknown.
Yeah.
The rest I liked, but nothing really. This year has been the year of where I don't really have a movie that I want to advocate for. Well, last year when American Fiction came out, I was all about American Fiction.
Yeah.
If American Fiction had a poster that looked like this, would you be more interested?
That's what it's probably. Those should be Sterling K. Brown's legs. American Fiction.
Anyway, yeah, just the lack of enthusiasm. Mm-hmm. Normally, we're talking all over each other. The lack of enthusiasm.
Yeah.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here, man.
Well, you've only probably seen 2 of these movies.
The substance is musical or comedy?
That's what I asked.
I think horror. Yeah. They might as well throw horror into that category. You could
argue it's a comedy in some ways. I mean, it has comedic aspects.
It's satire,
but it's way more than that. I mean, I love the film.
Yeah, Honora is the other standout.
I think Honora's great.
Honora's great, but last year, Poor Things, Emma Stone won for that.
They'll probably give it to Emily Perez or Amelia
full
Perez.
Frontal nudity, lots of fairly close to graphic sex. Honora has the same thing. How are mainstream audiences going to take yet another movie? And I think she is the odds-on favorite for Best Actress. I'm sorry.
Demi Moore?
No, Mikey Madison for Honora.
Really?
I want Demi, but Mikey Madison is a favorite. He's up there. What does it say that for an actress to get attention, she's got to do very close to real looking sex on camera? And that's what, for those, there's a whole debate about Poor Things. You know, I'll put that aside for a second, but Honora also has they're not graphic, but man, there is some slamming going on. That's all I'm saying.
But you also have the Virtue Signal nominee in Emilia Perez.
Correct.
And is she going to go the way of Lily Gladstone?
I think you guys are overlooking the obvious, man. I think Wick is going to win this category. To be honest with you.
Yeah, probably.
I really do.
Well,
like I think, we could sit here and praise, some of these other films that are better, probably, but I think Wicked is probably going to run away with it.
I think so.
Well, we'll see. Based on the enthusiasm in the chat, maybe.
And the sleeper might be a real pain.